One day, in retrospect, the years of struggle will strike you as the most beautiful. Most people do not really want freedom, because freedom involves responsibility, and most people are frightened of responsibility. We are never so defenseless against suffering as when we love. Unexpressed emotions will never die. They are buried alive, and will come forth later in uglier ways. Out of your vulnerabilities will come your strength. Immorality, no less than morality, has at all times found support in religion. Everywhere I go, I find a poet has been there before me. Civilization began the first time an angry person cast a word instead of a rock. The great question that has never been answered, and which I have not yet been able to answer, despite my 30 years of research into the feminine soul, is what does a woman want? Dreams are often most profound when they seem the most crazy. If youth knew, if age could. Men are more moral than they think and far more immoral than they can imagine. In the small matters trust the mind, in the large ones the heart. We choose not randomly each other. We meet only those who already exists in our subconscious. Out of your vulnerabilities will come your strength. We are what we are because we have been what we have been. All family life is organized around the most damaged person in it. Love is a state of temporary psychosis. I have found little good about human beings. In my experience, most of them are trash. History is just new people making old mistakes. The only person with whom you have to compare ourselves is that you in the past. And the only person better you should be, this is who you are now. The mind is like an iceberg. It floats with 1/7 of its bulk above water. When inspiration does not come to me, I go halfway to meet it. Two hallmarks of a healthy life are the abilities to love and to work. Each requires imagination. From error to error, one discovers the entire truth. I became aware of my destiny, to belong to the critical minority as opposed to the unquestioning majority. That which we can't remember, we will repeat. Psychiatry is the art of teaching people how to stand on their own feet while reclining on couches. Neurosis is the inability to tolerate ambiguity. If you want your wife to listen to you, then talk to another woman. She will be all ears. Not to know the past is to be in bondage to it, while to remember, To know is to be set free. The only unnatural sexual behavior is none at all. Dreams are the royal road to the unconscious. Where they love they do not desire, and where they desire they do not love. Words have a magical power. They can either bring the greatest happiness or the deepest despair. When one does not have what one wants, one must want what one has. When a man is freed of religion, he has a better chance to live a normal and wholesome life. A woman should soften, but not weaken a man. One must learn to give up momentary, uncertain and destructive pleasure for delayed, restrained, but dependable pleasure. When someone abuses me, I can defend myself, but against praise I am defenseless. Being entirely honest with oneself is a good exercise. All giving is asking, and all asking is an asking for love. Psychoanalysis is in essence a cure through love. Love and work, work and love. That's all there is. The goal of all life is death. The sexual life of adult women is a dark continent for psychology. If you want to endure life, prepare yourself for death. The virtuous man contents himself with dreaming that which the wicked man does in actual life. The ego is not a master in its own house. Maturity is the ability to postpone gratification. Dreams are often most profound when they seem the most crazy. Please comment your favorite quote below, and for more videos like this, please make sure to subscribe and hit that bell icon.